Hello Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. We're back again. We're actually going to I'm going to go over some knives here that I've been working on over the last week. Especially today. I spent all day, well, me and Miss Kitty both spent all day and most of yesterday between visiting with the kids, but then all week anyway. My knives have are kind of like evolving into something else, you know. Originally, you know, and I look at myself as a you know, somebody says, what do you do or whatever, you know, besides a junk dealer, I would say, you know, that I'm just an old country blacksmith and a tool maker. You know, I try to make a tool that you know, will last, man, for a lifetime, that, you know, and if it's a good tool that you pass down to your kids or grandkids. And originally, when I made the first one, I've talked about it before, you know, I went and I was getting into wood carving. Actually, Uncle Earl had got me, you know, and he gave me some files and stuff, and I was just filing, and then I wanted to, you know, a good whittling knife besides my pocket knife, and went and looked at a specialty shop, went in there, and the price of, you know, like I said, they were wanting for something like this about 35 bucks. So I thought, man, I'm just going to make me one of them. So I made me, you know, my first one, which I wished I'd have kept. I ended up selling it. But anyway, and the handle, you know, I hadn't made any handles or any of that stuff, so it was pretty rough, you know, but it did the job, you know. It was a good working, usable tool that was going to last. So anyway, as I went along and made Kitty a couple of kitchen knives and paring knives and stuff like that, and she'd do a video and she wouldn't be using my knives, and I'd be like, well, why ain't you using my knife? And I was making the handles for my size of hands, and, you know, my hands are a little more rough than Miss Kitty's. And
are you saying I'm picky?
Yeah, just a little. So one day she said, well, if you know, do this, make it fit my hand better, I'd love to. Which now she has. It's her all-time favorite, you know, paring knife. But anyway, so I ended up designing them, making them a little more where they fit, you know, for carving and stuff. They fit my hand, they fit her hand, your hand, you know, whoever's hand. And where it's evolved is, especially over the last month, I had a couple of people pick them up, you know, the Raven Beak one here like this, for a paring knife, and then tell me how great of a paring knife it was. And so I told Miss Kitty, I said, well, man, you should try that. So she's been using one as a paring knife and says it's amazing. So then we have a friend that just, was it Sharon that bought the 3?
Sharon bought 3, yes.
Yep, Sharon just bought the 3, and she's, you know, she's no wood carver. She bought all 3 of the knives, and we went over it and figured out exactly what she wanted, and she ended up asking about the eagle's claw, you know, beak, or eagle's claw beak, the eagle's claw knife. And so Miss Kitty whooped it out and started using it, and now she's got one of these, said it was one of the best peeling knives. What did you think of the? Oh,
it was amazing at peeling potatoes.
Yeah, she was just saying that, you know, because it's just a thin blade. So anyway, so the wood carving knives are now evolving into kitchen knives.
Wood carving slash
paring knives.
Yeah.
Paring knives, and then, you know,
yeah.
I've always made, you know, some butcher knives. I don't know if you've seen them on there. You know, I've had every once in a while I'll get a piece of steel and I'll start to do something with it, and, you know, it's usually the harvesting knives I've made, the mushrooming knives, you know, mushroom knives, the harvesting knives, foraging knives are about like an oversized paring knife, and I use the carbon steel blades and stuff like that, and that's the only time I'd really do them. Well, now there's been so much interest and everything like that, and me and Kitty were sitting here talking, and, you know, man, I'll still make the wood carving knives, but like Kitty said, Miss Kitty said, there's a lot more people that eat food and cook food than there is that carve wood. So, man, that's a bigger market, so I'm going to focus. So, over the last week, I've actually kind of thought more on the paring knife, so I've actually just designed these two strictly as paring knives. This one, this one is spoken for that she hasn't got back, or they haven't got back to us yet for sure, but they wanted an eagle claw with a longer, you know, with like a 3-inch blade on it. So I did this one. So this one might be spoken for. And then you got the other eagle claw, and then you got the regular raven's beak that I always made, and then you got an oversized hillbilly hacker, which would also make an awesome kitchen knife. So I'll let Miss Kitty use one of these so she can, you know, she's the cook, she's the chef, man. I'm just a dang tool maker, so now I'm getting into this kitchen cutlery. So I designed these two. Kitty tried them out, Miss Kitty tried them out with dinner tonight. One of them, I think this one. And what'd you think?
Awesome.
So yeah,
I'd use every single one. This one here is a little bit big for my hand as a paring knife.
So the smaller handles for ladies, and
yep.
But I mean, there's a lot of chefs and stuff out there.
And
like that.
as far as the difference between a kitchen knife or a wood carver,
is
nothing.
It's nothing. Pretty much. That's the one thing I did say. What did I say? When about a month and a half ago, when the first person was asking about, I think it was the Raven Beak, was asking about using one of these as a kitchen knife, and Kitty asked me, and I said, well, what do you think about using that as a kitchen knife? Because these are stainless steel, so I mean, it's quality, you know, quality stuff. I don't use crap metal and stuff, or wood, you know, which is the wood. A lot of it I can't identify because I bought all these chunks and pieces and stuff at this door building place. It was on the auction, and I just bought this whole truckload of bits and pieces. But anyway, so I told Miss Kitty when she said that, what do you think, man, about that Raven Beak as a kitchen knife? And I said, well, man, if it'll whittle and carve wood, I'm sure it'll carve a potato too.
Yeah.
So there you go. So now I'm going to start. I'm going to not rewrite the whole thing, but something I wanted everybody out there to know that I put in my description on all my carving knives, if you've ever looked them up online, is I guarantee all of my, anything that I pounded out, any knives I pounded out, or any of my, you know, or the blades I've pounded out, and our tools that we make, we 100% money back guarantee. I guarantee, you know, I have faith, everything's tested and all that. If you're not happy with it, man, then send the mother back, I'll give you your money back.
Okay, so do you want to separate those out into price ranges?
Okay, the price ranges, the way, because I always try to keep everything cheaper, so, you know, it's more of a time thing. So, the brand new two, paring knives, the kitchen ones, right? These two right here will be $14.99 each. The Hillbilly Hacker's $14.99, and these are $11.99. $11.99.
And are they listed?
Yeah. Are you the infomercial spokesperson?
I'm the director.
No, they're not listed yet, and that's what I was going to say. Is I've got to get on and rewrite for the paring knives. Because, you know, my whole description thing, I use my guarantee and everything on all of them. Excuse me, so I'm going to have to change it up something for the thing, and I have to change categories and all that. So these two might be on later tonight, but I mean, if you're in, it's $14.99 plus shipping. You can email us at idahohillbilly@yahoo.com, or on Facebook, or on, you know, YouTube, man. You can put a message on there, and we can do that. These two will be on for sure tonight. I'm still waiting back from Sunny on this one to find out, and the Hacker will be on tonight.
Okay, that's what I needed to know.
All right, well, thank you very much. So, you all have a wonderful evening and a fun day. Or a day is what you make it, so make it a fun day.
I like it.